Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Empirical Woodland, thank goodness you are here, is on the list. Depending on how long it is, I might look at it tomorrow, but it would feel a little rushed because I don't have a full stream. We'll see. It's definitely on the list. I pre-ordered that one. Yeah. Oh, my Switch has gone to sleep. Hang on. There we go. Let's just go over to this screen so I can start pushing buttons. This is what happens when I get ready to start my stream before I actually hit stream. So, we're playing Mika and the Witch's Mountain, and, well, I have something to show you, chat, as soon as the game loads in. Mostly Rickstress, because I don't know if you have played much more of this game or if you've done much more exploring, but I found something. Because somebody told me where it was. And, here we go. Right, so, we're over here, which is cool, because if we go, over here, this is the shop. It was right here, all along. It was right here, all along. That's the shop. Not the one at the office. No. So, what can we buy? We can buy a fancy new outfit, but I'm gonna keep my cat ear outfit, thank you very much. Sure. Let's buy some charms. Aw, look at the tadpole. Aw, look at the fog. Well, I think I know what I have to do. Where is my button? There's my button. It's the frog. It has to be the frog. Right. Let's... They changed that back. Alright, there we go. So. Hello, duck. What are we doing? We got fired from our job. Because capitalism sucks. So we're sort of up in the air. We're literally up in the air. Doing our own thing and figuring it out. It's over here. I didn't go this way. I was gonna say, there's no climb up the ledge button, but that's fine. That's fine. A thing! Alright, let's go get a thing. How do I get a thing? I know how I get a thing. I think. Let's ride the wind currents up, and then shoot across from here to there. And then we'll go find a parcel to deliver. So how's everyone doing today? I have had a rough day at work, but I'm glad... No! It bounced. It's fine. Don't worry about it. One baby ostrich, slightly bruised. I found it like that. Ah, I have another baby ostrich for you. Thanks, sweetie. There's only one more out there. But I think it flew high over the mountain. I don't think you can reach it easily. Oh, poor thing. Well, there you go. We returned it. Everything's good. Now, I saw... What did I see? I'm sure I saw it. Yeah, statue. And then these are just other ostriches. Okay, cool. Man, when they announced this game, all of there's a lot of the Facebook comments and people were like, you know the campaign's only like 4 hours long, yeah? And I'm like, even if it is, I don't care. Sometimes I just want a quick, fun game. I don't need a 1,000-hour post game. What are you talking about? That's silly. Right, let us return to the village, and see if we can follow the map to grab some parcels. That's what this game's about. We are a delivery service of some variety. We have an outfit with kitty ears. Look at it. It's adorable. Oh, hello. Hello. I am going to... It's fine. I bounced as well. My feathers softened the blow. I don't know. So... Alright then. Someone has been tinkering around with this guy. And, let's see. Does this one work? Yeah, request a message 13. There you go. Content coming soon. I have a message in this machine, but I've not been given the code for it. And, oh yeah, that's an emergency delivery. Alright, cool. That has been delivered. You have not. And then you are just... Go over there. Let's go over there. Yeah, someone's been tinkering around with that. They have found a couple of things that come out of the mailbox, but we're not entirely sure what all is going on with that. My message was going to be a recipe for cookies. And then the devs went, character limit 140. Like, I can't do that. Ooh, hello. Hang on. Have you been activated? Because I seem to remember you haven't. Alright, because up there was some fire. So let's go get those sponges, put out the fire, turn on the cannon, and then we'll go over there and do that thing that I just said. I think that's a very clever way to do things. You get the sponges, you get them wet, and then you can use them to put out fires. I just have to remember where it is. It's in there, right? Yeah, it's in there. Okay. I'm assuming it's come back. Given my luck with video games and flags lately, it seems to be the case. Yeah, there it is. At least it's that, and not like Moon Priestess, where the game just ended itself. Don't question how that worked. Mika's fine. Everything's fine. No, I don't mind that this game is apparently quite short, because Overwatch has no end So, you know, I've already got one game like that. I don't need another one. And then I don't need an infinite post game. Sometimes I would just like to play a game and then the game is done. Although, as Rextras has pointed out, there is additional content coming. There is, Canon. You wanna work? There you go. There's cat content, and there's cooking content. I'm down for both of those. What's up here? This is some core stuff. This is learn to kick off walls and bits of scaffolding, and you can get up to the top. That appears to be nothing. Okay. I'm a little wary of the music, by the way, because I know at least some of the music in this game is licensed. And I found that out because YouTube looked at my stream of the first game and went, I don't know, this 3.5 minutes right here. Really need to monetize those 3 views. But that's fine, because the soundtrack is absolutely lovely. And if it's licensed, that means it exists out there in a format that I can buy. How's that? Because maybe I would like to buy this soundtrack. Maybe it's lovely. What's over there? Why are you launching me over there? I don't know. Do I want to go there? No, I don't. Something shiny down there. What could that be? Oh, it's a little yellow orb, I seem to recall. Oh, it's a blob. Alright. Well, I still can't do anything with it. So where am I going? This way. But I need to go, like, up the mountain. Okay. Give me that. They're AAA games, much more expensive than what I paid on Kickstarter, and they are like 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah, and that's fine as well. You know, the length of a game is not indicative of how good it is. Sometimes you just, like I said before, you just want something quick and cheerful. And if this game is not quick and cheerful, well then, I don't know what it is. Because those are 2 of the words I would use to describe this game. Where was that? Because I know I've been up the mountain before. Right? I think it was the... It was like a boost pad over here somewhere, and it launched me skywards. Good time. Anything down there? Nope. Good. Alright, cool. Yes, it was one of these boost pads down here, I seem to recall. That takes me there, that takes me there. Is that a TV? What? Oh, I see. The plane crashed in the cargo. Good thing it landed on a small island. It's a TV. Did I break any of the pots? I have not. Although I should. Thanks, game. The game did mention find those pots and go break them. So, maybe I should do that. Ahoy, Mika. Get on board. Come on, hurry up, matey. Ah, what's the rush? What's going on, Opik? Look over there. There's someone in the mountains hanging off the cliff. Oh, her parachute is snagged on that tree. She's in real danger. We have to help her. Aye, aye. Here, take this first aid kit and give it to her. Ignore that. Don't look at it. There's the launch pad, and that'll take me up there, and I can go and see whoever that is. That koa scaffold I climbed, that was for a pot. Alright. So, I do remember the game saying you have to, like, fall onto the pots. And that would be enough to smash them. I just haven't done so. Right. Keep going that way. I actually don't remember how I got up there. Can I go up there from here? Do you reckon? That's... It's fine. It's fine. I wonder. Yeah, I can just do that. Alright. I thought that the package needed to be completely smashed in order to reset it. No, you can just do that. Is there a launch pad over there, you reckon? Sure looks like one. But it also appears to be asleep. Do I? That's a little disappointing if that's the case. If I have to go and resolve that puzzle. Or not even resolve a puzzle. I have to, yeah, this music. This music got content ID'd. Which is fine. Because this is the one I shared with my family. Like, hey mom, you always want me to play games with magic in them? Well, guess what? Look at this adorable little thing. I'm delivering parcels to become the best witch in the world. Which is not the worst witch. Good show. And also book. So yeah. Let's go rebuild that cannon. And hopefully that will launch me up the mountain. Question. Where is my frog charm? I would have thought it would be hanging off the front of the broom or something, but it appears to not be. Where's Frog? Well, that's fine. I feel like that would be something to maybe look at in the change log. Yes, we Hey, I would like to be able to see my phone charms. Thanks. That's why I bought them. So, Sachu! Yes! Right. Now, we're gonna go back that way. You'd think it'd be going through those, right? That big cycle of rings. But I can't get up there, apparently. At least not that I can see. I can get up to those platforms from down here. So let's do that. The jump command is pretty great. I've worked out how that works, and that is you get one when you start flying, and then another one every time you catch a wind current. And they can be used like that. Also, Rickstra's pointed out you have to be able to kick off something, and if you're able to kick off something, then that's a jump as well. Was it you? Was it you, I wonder? It could be. Because this just looks like it's going around the edge of the fountain again. Well, I'm open to suggestions. Hang on! It is that thing that I said. There we go. Alright, let's go get a new first aid kit now that I know where I'm going. I'm good at delivery. This is me at work, incidentally. I feel inordinately clumsy sometimes. This is rather unfortunate, but how it is. Hi. Don't mind me. This isn't like the fourth or fifth one of those that I have picked up. It's fine. I'm glad that there was no keep this parcel dry mission, because I don't think you can. At least based on that. And then bit of that. And like this. I told a friend of mine about this game today and they went, "Oh man, that's just like Kiki's delivery service." I'm like, yeah, a little bit, but like it's its own thing, and also adorable. Big recommend. Go get it. It's super cute and cozy. Cozy is a good word for the games that I like. Right. Smoke over there. Is that... that's just the smoke factory. Let's go around the outside of the mountain then. Why is Mika climbing a mountain? Ooh. Right. This should be enough to... I thought that was a penguin! This should be enough to get me to Pilot Lady. Who is... there. Hey! Hey! You alright? What? Ah! Oh, hi there. I'm just, you know... hanging around? There you go. Hanging out with my tree friend here. We're deeply entangled. Right. Very funny. Still, need a hand? I brought you this. I actually do have a few scratches and bruises here and there. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to bring it here. It's really hard to fly over the island. I can tell. Is this a delivery card? Oh, does that mean there's a new delivery company in town? No. I'm just helping the villagers. Not fair that Gref left them without a delivery person. So, the card. Well, it's just an old habit, I guess. Oh, yeah, that thingy can be really handy thingy to have when delivering parcels, huh? You know about it? Wait. You must be Mun, the missing courier. Yeah, in the flesh, girl. And you are? I'm Mika, a witch apprentice. And, I used to be your replacement, too. Used to? Oh, don't tell me. Graf got rid of you in order to please W. Soot, is that correct? Yes, you described it as if you were there. Oh, don't take it personally, partner. Being such a Mr. Badweather's toady is his personal brand. So, I'm curious, how did you end up like this? What happened? As far as I can recall, I was having a great day soaring through the sky, remembering past adventures. Then, suddenly, boom! And I was like, what? Hurry, hurry. This is me on my way out of the plane. Whee! Me doing the jump. That's the wind while I'm parachuting. So, I guess that cheap excuse for playing ripped apart in midair while I was daydreaming. Empirical Woodland, thank you very much for the lurk. I appreciate it. And now, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just cool swinging by here. Oh, right. Right, look at us here chatting while you were still up there. Let me help you. Stop. I mean, I have beautiful scenery to admire here while, you know, I think about my mistakes. I don't think they animated that. Okay. However, you can help me in another way. There are pending deliveries in the seaplane's cargo hold. I'll give you the key. So you mean, the crash plane near the lower ruins? Yeah. And judging by the smoke I saw earlier, it might be on fire. But don't worry, I know what to do. Some seaplanes use water tanks to extinguish fires. So if you take something like a sponge and soak it in water, that should do the trick. Oh, I bet she's from something. And I bet that little keychain is from something as well. It's like we found a couple of other Chibi-G characters. Apparently there are a fair few others. Oh. Oh. Fine, I'll go and use it now. Then I'll make my way back up and deal with that. Okay, so considering the plane was on fire a moment ago, the door is cooler than I would have expected. Let's see. Huh. Oh! Is this a marine radio? It says here it's for Ovel. Okay. Let's go see the old sailor. I wanted to check on him sooner or later. I feel like character design-wise, do you know what Mika would benefit from? Freckles. Like, just a little. You know the kind I mean? I feel she would be a lot more rascally if that were the case. Still a good design, though. Sup, nerd? I have brought you something. Mikina, what a cheer. Long time no see, dear deckhand. Ahoy, Captain. How's it going? Have you been expecting a marine radio that you ordered a while ago? Well, it wasn't lost after all. It was inside the crash plane the whole time. Hey, I don't remember buying such a thing. Can you tell me who the sender is? It's Opik. Oh, right. Now I have a vague memory. When he was a little deckhand like you, I used to leave him with the bartender at the sailor's pub while I was away. He always got mad at me for being away too long, so one day he said he was going to work at the pub. That way he could save up some money to buy us a marine radio so we could stay in touch all day. Oh, he kept his word. Indeed. All of this means he is finally ready. Oh, my boy, he may be sailing far from here, but we'll still be together. My Opik, my captain. And I tied an onion to my belt, as was the style at the time. Oh, are you available for a tiny errand? At your command, Captain Ovell. Yeah, okay. Take this, but be careful. It's really heavy. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Oh. What is this? Beauty. It has star symbols carved all over it. It's an astrolabe. It's an ancient nautical instrument sailors used to navigate. Whoa! That's amazing! I assume it's for Opic, right? Aye. It's an heirloom that's been in our family for generations. It should have been for Opic's mother. Oh, deckhand. Don't worry, really. That's all in the past now. I'm fine. We're okay. We're over it. Listen. Despite what happened, he grew up listening to my stories and dreaming of sailing the oceans. I wanted to make him understand how beautiful the sea can be. And now, he is ready to set sail. So, what do you say, Mikinha? Will you deliver my boy Opic our family astrolabe? Aye, Captain. Shipping right now. I'll try not to break it like a million times, like I definitely didn't do with the first aid kit. Everything was fine. Don't worry, boot fang. Whoop! Whoop! Yeah, see, look at that. That's skill of flying this broom. I have not played any of the other TBG games, except for Koa, because I kickstarted that one. And, yeah. It's a lot of... Wait a second, the boat's moved. Where has the boat moved to? The other side of the island. That's very cheeky, sailing around when I'm not looking at him. One would almost think he were a sailor. Oh, wait a second. I think I know what you're doing. You're starting, more Bob. I should be watching that. Don't hit the walls. Don't hit the walls. Yeah. I feel like I would enjoy them, because... Like, I very much enjoyed Koa. It's just a cute... I described it as a romp last week, and I stand by that. It's just a cute little... I mean, not little, but you know what I mean. It's fun. It's just basically fun to learn the geometry and exploit the jumping mechanics. And it's one of those where if you look at high-level play... Wow! Like, actually, wow! Is amazing. Hello, I have a parcel for you. Coming in the land. Don't break it. But Butterfingers. Ahoy, Opic. Ahoy, Mika. I'm glad to hear you speak sailor, matey. Oh, you don't want to hear her speak like a sailor? My goodness me, no. I'm here because your old man wanted you to have this. Oh, my mom's astrolabe. Is everything okay, Opic? Ah, it's just my old man. He's hinting to me that my time has come to set my own course. It's strange because I came to the same conclusion some time ago. Even bought my old man a radio so that we could stay in touch when we were apart. But it looks like the radio package got lost or something and never arrived. So maybe fate is speaking. And I shouldn't set my own course after all. Or maybe, matey, you are trying to wriggle out of it and make up an excuse? Yeah, not cool, Miko. Sorry to say it like that. But you know I'm right. Listen, it's just... I think... He gave me a much wider berth than I needed. And now it's too late. Well, I think he's telling you that it's actually not too late, but just the right time. Aye, whatever. Maybe. I should talk to him. Once and for all. Huh? This time you mean for real? That was so sweet. I like it. Right. I need to get back up that mountain. Yes, I do. I need to find 2 more kites. Apparently, Rixtrus, you found one. We don't know where the other one is. And 1 more ostrich. There's also an ocarina, but I don't know who that is for. But that's alright, we'll figure it out. Statue. That's the kind of thing I like statues wise. No, well, not statues wise, collectibles wise. I like the idea that it's just they're just about they're just there. They're chilling. Alright. Is there one of these that's near to me? No, I have to go up the mountain. Almost like that is the plot of the game. Well, maybe give me a nudge if I come near to a kite. Because I've been doing alright for spotting stuff in the distance. At least in this stream. Like, there's something. What's that? Let's go get that. Can I get that? Was it that one? because there's a kite that I spotted in the distance. Oh, let's go deliver it to those 2 little kids. They're probably on the beach, right? Yes, they are. And then there's just 1 more. And, yeah, there we go. My dad was listening to this music when I sent it over to him, like, in the family chat. And he went, I feel like this music's going somewhere. Like, it's about to, like, it needs to do something. At which point, the big crescendo happened. And, he went, okay, yep, there it is. Good shout. Alright, you dumb kids. I found another one of your stupid kites. Where's the 3rd one? You tell me. Phew, this kite was really, really far away. Ah, that thing. Leave it here, or there, wherever you want, Mika. Nice. Right. Now to... That's one of my favorite things with this game, is when occasionally... Is this high enough? No. Is when occasionally the physics don't quite work. And you bump into a wall, but that gives you an extra jump. Like, yes. Alright, how about that one? I want to hit that one. I'm going to hit that one. I'm gonna catch that statue, and then I'm gonna smash that pot. All right. Like, if I didn't know any better, I would have said that pot right there. It was a case of smash that pot, and then that is how you find the bird. It's how you find the devil. Kids are down with the devil. What does that do? That doesn't seem to do anything, but I sure did find it. Well, that's good. This is where I need to be anyway, because I can go this way and head back up through the ruins. Yeah, I like collectibles in open world games. They're just about bloody everywhere, and you'll find them. They're just about. I much prefer that to, like, the 3D Fallout games, for example, where there's 10 of them. Go work it out. By which I mean, read the guide, and then go to where the thing says on the guide. Vanny, you moved your camp. What are you doing here? Oh. Why did I move here? Well, can't you see? That gargantuan tornado over there. It must be magical. Mika, I can feel it. Aha. But I cannot finish my research, you book-smart witchy witch. My life's work is currently on the verge of ceasing to exist. Look at this mess. My old glass flask is shattered. The tornado broke it into pieces. Oh, Allegra can fix it. You want me to take it to her? No, I don't want to be a nuisance. A nuisance? Yes, Mika. I tire people out with my enthusiasm. I'm aware of that. So I shut myself off from them. And sometimes, I need help. And, I feel bad about needing help. But, you're not bothering me or anything. Oh, I just think that you've been surrounded by the wrong kind of people who just don't get you. And they've made you feel bad. And that's not fair. But hey, now you are talking to someone who wants to help with your cool research. So, yeah, let me take your broken glass flask to Allegra. No way, no, I'll find a way, somehow. I'll take it for you, and it'll be fun. Don't worry about it. I'm not comfortable with it, but okay. Why? Why can I not smash that into the wall? It's already broken. Good song. Alright, Allegra, let's go. I wish I had more boost on my wand. Statue! Yes, I'm going to loudly announce each one that I see, because I'm very proud of myself for spotting them. She's lying about the place. I had such a thing with sleeping dogs. That game has lots of collectibles, and I went and I found them all. And only later did I realize what you're supposed to do is to date all the girls, and then the rewards for dating the girls is they mark on your map where the stuff is. I just didn't want to be a player and date multiple girls at once. I thought that'd be real scummy. So I was just like, I don't know, not ping is cool. I was just hanging out with her. Allegra, I brought you something to fix. It's Vanny's favorite glass flask. Hey, little one. Glass, you said. That'll be tricky to fix. Might take a while. That'll be just fine, I guess. Vanny needs a break. She's working hard by herself again, isn't she? Okay, let's take a look.
Huh?
Oh, it's totally wrecked. I promise it was already like that. Maybe she should just buy a new one. Before you go, I need a hand. Kiala brought me her violin. Apparently it was involved in some kind of accident. An accident? Is Kiala okay? What happened? I don't know. When I saw her, she was fine. But the violin... Oh, I was in very bad shape. Almost beyond repair. Anyway, I managed to do a decent job on it. So, I was wondering if you could take it back to her? But be careful, little one. A restored violin is a very fragile object. Alrighty. Hey, I'm serious. I don't want it back here in the same state that Kiala dropped it off in originally. That could not be further away. Again, that's the point. Alright. Let's go drop off a violin. I would like to play the violin. It was one of the first points when I was like, oh damn, music, right? They had this guy come into primary school, and we all played the violin for about an hour. And, you know, it was a group of kids playing the violin for the first time ever for about an hour. We weren't very good, and probably very shrieky. But I was just like, this thing I am holding in my hands, and I am making beautiful sounds. I would like to keep doing this, and then didn't. Because my parents went, piano lessons? Sure, we can do that. That's way cheaper than whatever you didn't just say. So, fancy that. It's fine. Everything's fine. Is she still up there in camp? Yeah, I think she's still up there in her camp. Alright. Which is this way. Oh, look at that. Remember when I came here in the last stream and I was just like, I can't navigate this stupid area. What is this? I can't. Wind currents, get out of here. And now look at me. Here I am, your favorite thief. Ha ha ha. Didn't we agree with a delivery girl? Not anymore. I got fired. Oh, that's too bad. Those greedy companies, always messing things up. Just telling it as it is. So, what brings you here? You still ferrying other people's stuff around? Yeah, but I don't really know why. Guess I have a gift or something. I just seem to know what people need to fulfill their destiny? Hard to explain. And you like it. It's making them feel good. It's making them feel good makes you feel good too, right? Yeah, something like that happened to me when I played the violin. Speaking of which... Well, I can't believe it. You were wrecked, buddy. Allegra must be a witch. She must be using magic to have fixed it so perfectly. Well, Kiala, are you gonna play it? Or maybe some other time? My relationship with music, and with this violin in particular, is complicated. Mika, I was a really good violinist when I was a kid. I had a natural talent for it, so why study? But after some time, I wasn't up to the task. Not only was I hitting the wrong notes, but I was failing myself. I felt so insecure, but I stopped playing. Oh no. I'm sorry, Kiala. It's okay, Mika. Did you want to hear something funny? I took it out on the violin. Wait, it wasn't an accident? Not cool. A violin is not to blame for your torment. Yeah, I know. You're right. Oh, I think I know how you feel. I've put my lessons to the top, get to the top of the mountain aside. Now that I know I'm not as good at flying my broom as I thought I was. Huh? No way. You're actually really good at it. How else can you explain, like, how you got here, soaring on all those crazy air currents? But I'm not good at anything. So I'm alone. So that way, can't let anyone else down. Is that a HTML fragment? Did someone... What is that? Wait, that's not going to be HTML. That's... I don't know. Line break? What? Oh, it is, actually. Hang on. Let's go to this screen. You can see it's a little better. It looks like this whole thing is now in bold. So they put a closed bold tag here, and they forgot the bold tag here. Anyway, you can have that. I think I have something for you, although it's really bizarre. Anyway, take it. My plastic skull amulet. What? Creepy, huh? But listen, my mom once told me the skulls are a medium to our ancestors, and if I ever got lost... Oh, Mika, don't get me wrong, okay? But I'm not that mystical. However, for me this amulet could mean something more rational. Hey, this is not a reminder of your diet, is it? Oh, no. No, it's just this is the first time I've had a proper conversation in a long, long time. And I feel pretty good, actually. So, for me, this horrible plastic skull means that I can still connect with someone, and that someone can still connect with me. Hey, you want to see something cool? Sure. I found this pendulum some time ago, but it's not an ordinary one. No, it swings in a really, really weird way. Would you say that it's magical? Never thought about that, but yeah, maybe it is, yeah. Well, I think I know who could tell us. Who are you talking about? Huh? Vanny. She's a scientist. Really cool one. So, do you mind if I give her the pendulum? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no problem. Okay, on my way. I'll tell her it's from you. Wait, I'm not cool with that, okay? Don't tell her about me. I'm not ready. Or, well, do whatever you want. Sharing it with you was a really bad idea. I'm sad now. Don't be sad. All right, is Vanny still up there? Yes, she is. I'm never entirely sure what to call that kind of bracket either. So, Quack Bracket is now the one that I'm going to steal and will use henceforth. I mean, I know what it is in maths. I know it's less than and greater than. But even then, I still go, the crocodile eats the bigger number. And that's how you know. Can I get a boost? I can. There has to be a way up the mountain, like, this side. Right? You'd think. Yeah. See, I'm just querying, why would it be HTML? Because this is a game and not a web page. Oh, you're right. I could just jump off the scaffolding onto that pot. I should do that the next time I'm passing and not carrying something incredibly cool and fragile. Thank you for the advice, Rixtrus. I mean, Quack Brackets absolutely works. That's what they are. Hey. Oh, witchy witch. How bad was the glass flask? Could Allegra fix it? Oh, not really. In fact, you might want to consider buying a new one. Ugh, that's a real shame. It was a special one. I'm sorry I wasted your time. I knew I shouldn't have accepted any help. Anyway, at least this time was worth it for my new developments in my research. Really? That sounds cool. Does it? Don't you find it boring? Not at all. Okay, well, listen. I found that if I can trace the energy source of the tornado, with something like, pendulum, maybe? Yeah, that might work. But listen, Mika, listen to me. If I could track its origin, I could finally find the heart of the mountain. But you're still missing a pendulum, just like this one, right? Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, wait a minute. Why do you have a pendulum? Do you know Kiala, the stray of the meadows? No? Okay, never mind. She found this curiosity, and the moment I saw it, I thought of you. So, here you are. Oh, I see. But, Mika, you... You... I know. I shouldn't have, but... No, I mean... This is not easy for me. I just want to say... Thank you for helping me. What? I feel so close to completing my magnum opus, Mika. However, I think I still lack a ton of knowledge. Oh, how great it would be if there was some kind of a magic library. It would be so nice reading some arcane texts. No, you're right. I think that is HTML code. Because heading back over to this one, magic book is in bold and the rest of it is not. So yeah, it's possible that they... Or, it's possible that the, that's just how this game engine uses that kind of text. Vanny? I think I have something just like that. This magic book has been passed down from one generation of witches to the next in my family. And, although I haven't finished reading it yet, I know you'll get more out of it. So, here you go. I'm lending you my magic book. Ah! This is amazing! Do you know what? That one's not even a typo. That's amazing. That's how you'd pronounce that. So, it's not bad getting help after all, huh? I'm just thinking of, the one that I use the most is I've used the RPG Maker, which is a code builder for the most part. XP wasn't. XP had a code builder, but also, like, actual code, where you could just write in, like, Ruby, and there you go, and everything was great. And in those, you used BB code. So it was square bracket, B square bracket. And that's how you would embolden text. Wolf, hello, welcome on in. We're talking about programming because I found someone had missed a bracket. And, you know, programming. Right. Where am I going? I needed to come up here for something. Don't remember what it was. Something over here. Something here. It is killing me that there is no cursor memory. Why is there no cursor memory? Anything I can... Yes, there is. Oh, I could have landed on that. Fine. Whoop. Hello, bird. Get out of here, you went a long way away. I'll bet you the next order is in here. I mean, there's you at the very least. Hello? Is someone there? Oops, sorry. I didn't want to scare you. Oh, don't worry, Nipper. It's just Mr. Canary here gets a little nervous. Oh, poor thing. I'm sorry, Birdie. See, we're used to it being just the two of us. fully immersed in our work. So, seeing a different face around here, oh, it's very odd. No one ever comes over here. Except for Mr. W. Soot. He likes to carry out productivity inspections, and, I think he'll be coming to do one soon. Ah, I'll be quick then and leave you alone. I don't want to get you into any trouble. Can I, get a sack of coal? Alex needs it to get the train moving again. Coal? Oh, there's plenty of it. Be my guest, Nipper. Oh, this strangely glowing coal looks sort of magical. Are you sure you won't get in trouble for this, Miss Yulu? No, don't worry. There's plenty more where that came from, so it's fine. Alright then. I'm Mika, by the way. Now, if you don't mind, I have to get back to work. Well, Mr. W. Soot will never grant me my own digging pick. Oh, for sure. Absolutely do not get coal wet. Tip viewers at the website. CPC Gamer, don't you want to buy views? No. It'll be me and whoever shows up, and that'll be it. Thanks. Oh, what are you? You're a yellow orb. I can't do anything with you just now. That bot problem's getting bad again. Do you remember as every single stream, no matter how many people want to become famous, click this suspicious link. And like, still no, actually. What would I do if I was famous? Crypto, probably. That seems to be the pipeline. It's YouTube, Twitch, crypto. Hey, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Hey, hey, hey. I don't know. Why is it not disappearing from chat on the screen? Wild. Oi, oi, Skipper. So you got your curry boots back on? Not really. I'm just lending a hand. Simple as that. They can look like simple packages, but in the end, they turn out to be very meaningful. And what about when you bring bad news? Oh, it's not nice, but it's all part of the job, and being there in such cases also helps them to cope better.
Hey.
Oh, I see. Your point. We workers are the unsung heroes. Our work is hard and dirty. Sometimes not even remotely pleasant. But when we bring people together through their everyday needs. Uh-huh. I mean, when Miss Cecile is waiting for a little man, we arrive at the farm station. Look on their faces, the joy when they finally meet again. What is this accent? Oh, that reminds me why I'm here. You said you needed coal, didn't you? Perfect, Skipper. That's really, really good. That's what I need to get out of here and finish the job once and for all. So, Alex, is this train, magical? I mean, that glowing coal from the mountain fuels it, doesn't it? As a witch, well, an apprentice, but anyway, I can tell the coal has something special about it. Oh, I know nothing about magic and such like, girl. I just load the coal into the firebox and then choo-choo. The train moves. Oh, okay. You seem disappointed, girl. Did you expect something else? Holy moly, don't you know how a train works? Well, no. I'm used to getting around on a broom, Alex. So, I guess you never travelled by train either, right? Nope. Care for a ride? You'd best be bringing my ostrich.
Hey.
Good. Hey, Mika. You free? I need a favor. take care of this canary for me? I have to go home, but I'll be back as soon as my mom sees I'm okay. I promise. Huh? Wait a minute. This is Yulu's canary. You must have followed me. Oh, she must be worried sick after this little guy ran away. Looks a bit dehydrated. I'll give him some water. Hey, there you are. Take it easy, pal. Oh, I'll give him a bit of birdseed, too. He needs to regain his strength. Do not do this! Do not give little birds seed. It needs to be smushed up. Do you have birdseed in your pockets? Lovely. He's ready now. Okay, get ready for a ride, buddy. I'll take you back to wherever you belong.
Hey.
Fly safe. Are you telling me? Oh, the canary. All right, let's just prop that on top of the broom and away we go. The only thing to do, Rickstress, is we have to keep talking about nonsense, and that way the message will disappear. Yeah, get wrecked, kid. And everything will be fine again. I might be doing this the entirely wrong way, but that's fine. Nope. Can't launch up there from now. Now we can. Oh, the last baby ostrich. Oh, they'll be so happy to be together again. Olay! You know, they are far from the same. They are from the same nest, and they are almost identical. So, when they were born, we couldn't tell them apart. And which one of them was the little rascal who's eating all the food? Oh, really? Uh-huh, sweetie. So my Jean-Paul thought of giving him a straw hat to distinguish him from the others. But they're all wearing the same hat. Because the hat looked so cute on the greedy one that we had to give everyone a straw hat. They're so cute! I am genuinely glad, A, that this showed up on my Kickstarter, like, not Kickstarter, it showed up on Facebook, is where I saw it. Like, the algorithm has its hits sometimes, and, Mika and the Witch's Mountain is one of them. Like, hey, look at this adorable little thing. If you want it, go kickstart it. So I did, and then here we all are. Isn't that nice? I think it is. And, yes, okay, back up here, back to the mine. And then that, actually, should be... unless there is something else coming up. The end of day 3. It showed up on my Facebook page. Statue! I suspect, because I like kickstarting stuff, and I like kickstarting stuff like this. That's not how those boost pads work, Cass. But, oh, there's 2 statues down there. We'll get those on the way back. But, yeah, I like kickstarting just cute stuff like this. And the algorithm assumed I would like it. And I do. So here we are. I thought you'd be down the mine.
Hey.
Yeah, I should be working. But without Mr. Canary. Did you know my buddy tells me if the air is safe down in the tunnels? Something I can't work. Ohne ihn kann ich nicht arbeiten. But the truth is, he's my friend, and I love him. I'm really worried. Well, I have some news for you. Look who's here. What? Hi, little fella. He flew with me to the Orilla Town station. Oh, I was afraid that something bad had happened. But you were just getting some fresh air. I understand, buddy. I'd forgotten how nice it was to be outside. You don't leave the mine? What about the house? Isn't it your place? Just storage, young nipper. I eat, sleep, and work in the same place. W. Soot says it's good for productivity. W. Soot's gotta go. Final delivery. My foot, your ass. But now, I feel like I need to stay here for a while. Get some fresh air. Oh, look at you, buddy. You've coped really well in the big world. You hungry? I doubt it. When I found Mr. Canary, Jean-Paul was there too. Who? Oh, right, of course. You couldn't possibly know him. Birds are his life, and the moment he saw your buddy, he took care of him. He fed him and gave him water. Really? Ah, that's so sweet. He deserves my gratitude. Wait a minute. Okay, that's it. So, Mika? Could you deliver this thank you letter to Jean-Paul, please? No problem. That'll be a piece of cake. That was really good timing on that musical loop. It just sort of stopped dead. Along with the rest of the music. That's happened a time or two. And, I don't know. It's fine. I know I make the small indie company joke a lot, but no, literally, small indie company. How am I doing? 22. Where's this going? The other way. I think I've mentioned it a time or two, so based on what you said there, Rictus. Mum once asked me, very sadly, why I don't play games with magic in them anymore. You used to always play games with magic in them. So, I bought you one. It's called Infinite Undiscovery. It's actually pretty good from what I recall. I don't know. It just always stuck with me that, like, specifically games that have a magical element. I don't play those as much as Mum would like, apparently. But here we are. Look at this. I'm a witch. And I'm delivering packages, and it's the horrors of capitalism. Here he is. Hello.
Hey.
See that, Mom? That's where the baby seagulls are, just over those cliffs. Oh, I see them now. They are cute, yes. Although, they're the birds that stole our ostrich's food. Ahem.
Hey.
Oh, sup, Mika? How you doing? I brought you this. It's from Yulu. Hi, Jean-Paul. My dear courier here told me you helped my birdie. I also heard that you know a lot about birds. How fortunate that Mr. Canary ended up near you. I was so worried about him flying on a monk-on with all those crazy winds. Thank you for caring truly. You've earned a big place in my heart. Aw, Hulu really is sweet. Little birdie is lucky to be with her. Look, the seagulls are feasting on something over there, on the island. Oh, they like it. A lot. Maybe we can use whatever it is to make a bird feeder? Like the one you built for the train station. Yes, my son. And that way... Of course. They won't take all our little ostrich's food. That's brilliant, Mom. Do you really think that? Of course, Mom. So, Mika, can you go and check? Yeah, sweetie. can you go pick up whatever it is they're eating and bring it to us? Oh, yeah, yeah. On my way. Where is it? Presumably. Alright, okay. Okay. Go over there and get it. Hi, Car, how's it going? I hope you're having a good time on this island. There's a really good windmill over there. You should go run and jump. It's great. Here it is, what is it? Looks like just a simple rock covered in mollusks and seaweed. Must have been under the sea for a long time to be like that, don't you think? Oh, is it just me or is it a strange shape? Ah, yeah, sort of like a piece of mechanism. Oh, I think I know what it is. This is the missing piece of the old windmill. What? You sure, Mom? I remember it from when you were still a little man, when I used to work there. One day, this mechanical piece, poof, vanished. Windmill stopped working. Replacements weren't made of Montgomery stones like the other pieces, so they didn't work. Without an energy source, we were totally desperate. Then, Mr. W. Soot popped up. Just in the nick of time, huh? More like the nicotine. He's a smoke factory. Pun is short for punch people in the face who make jokes like that. At first, he offered to repair the windmill, but after a while, he suggested the only way forward was to use rocks from the heart of the mountain to set up a smoke factory. Yikes! However, some of us refused to be involved in such a terrible scheme, so we quit and moved here, a place where we could start over and live at one with Mount Gaunt like we used to. Mom, I've heard that some of the factory workers did the same thing after the incident. Although they moved to the old windmill. Huh? Well, I suppose they're trying to repair it. Mika, you need to give them this piece. Okay. Let's get this windmill turned again with its missing piece. Stop looking that way. You're breaking the draw distance. I wonder. Hey. That vending machine looks familiar. That says to me that this vending machine is a recycled prop from something else. That's absolutely fine. Recycling resources like that, it's good. Very eco-friendly. That's what this game is. So are my streams. At least 20% recycled content. Every time I say something, I've probably said it to one of you before. Right, I'm going somewhere with this. Hang on. Not there! No, Infinite Undiscovery was a pretty good game. It was made by Square Enix, and it feels like Final Fantasy's greatest hits for people who have never played Final Fantasy. Like... hey, here's a Black Mage, White Mage pairing. They are twins. Okay, cool. And, like, one of the mages is just big titty goth girl mom type, and she's just Lulu, and a lot of the characters are just, hey, you're just Tifa, but not called that because it's a different game. Let's try it this way. Let's try it this way, right? We go up like this. We go over like that. And then we drop. The tower. Yep, that's what that is. All right, where's this going? Oh, down here. Hey fellas, I wasn't... Something broke up there. It wasn't me. Oh, Yulu! Is that you? What are you doing here? Yeah, brought me here, Nipper. Aren't we surrounded by such whimsical winds? See, I needed to breathe some fresh air, so I could think more clearly. I like mining so much that I've devoted my whole life to it. Mr. W. Sutter's abused that. But, after I had a chance to stop and think, I realized I haven't been paying attention to what's really important. So, I just quit. Seemed like the only option. For me and Mr. Canary here. Hey, how you doing, Betty? He looks fabulous now. And you too, Yulu. Yeah, I'm fine now. At last. Not alone anymore. Look around. Some of the other workers followed me here. Maybe they felt the same way I did. So, yeah. So now we're trying to make the windmill work again. Oh, and how are the repairs going? Really bad, actually. We can't work out how to get it moving. Oh, really? So, would you say you're missing something? Like, this strange piece of stone? Oh, it looks like it'll fit. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going and clean the soot off Montgon. Oh, I think I've checked on everybody. I made Allegra to see how the party preparations are going. You couldn't have made a separate sound effect that wasn't the impact noise. There you go, that's how easy it would have been to do that. I just did that while I was sitting here. We've got the impact noise in the system in the library. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, it's you. I bet that's gonna be the yellow orb area, I think. All right. I didn't mean to do that, Allegra. I was gonna pull up, but I didn't. Allegra, how's the preparation for the art show going? Anything I can do to help? Hi, little one. Well, now that you mention it, yes, there is one thing. I need you to deliver Andros an invitation. Why him? Andros is very unfriendly. Well, he's having a really hard time. His debt is such a burden on him to the point he can no longer paint. He's lost his inspiration. He can't sell his art anymore. So he's trapped in a vicious circle. A vicious cycle! Oh, I've never thought about it like that. He needs to come to the party, get a change of air, talk to people. And I also have something in mind for him. I want Andros to take part as a guest artist. I have the feeling it'll be good for him. Oh, do not get wet, but can take impact damage. Good. It'll slam into every wall. Got a thought. Andros can wait. What about my birthday? Maybe not. Or maybe yes? I don't know what that is. Well, well, there we go, everybody. 0202 gets you a parcel of some description, and I don't know what it does. That's why you can't get the invitation wet, because he is on a rock over here. Sup, nerd? I have another bill for you. Mr. Andros, hi. Today I'm the bearer of good news, I promise. Mika, there is no excuse. I was frustrated and for some reason I took it out on you. Yeah, you were really nasty, but I accept your apology. You are a gift, a treasure. I think you should, spend some time with my twins. It might teach them some good habits. Are you serious? My whimsy profligate goblins. So, what about the great news, Mika? Oh, yes. Allegra's having a party, and she wants the three of you to be there. Also, she wanted you to... An invitation to a party? For us? Absolutely not! I cannot afford to spend any more money. Allegra didn't mention that you had to pay for anything. No. I mean, pay for proper outfit for the three of us. All our clothes are old and tattered. Oh, me. The greatest Elite painter of my time. The highest paid, the most fashionable, an exquisite bad example. I taught my twins that life was about embracing opulence. No savings, no plans. What does opulence mean, Mr. Andros? Oh, look at me. I'm a disaster of an artist. I wish I could find some inspiration again, like when I was a child. I think that's a really sweet little, like, tiny child. Absolutely has that kind of watercolor paint set. I think I have another delivery for you. Really? And what is it this time? I don't know. It's this box. You want it? Here, take them. My incantation temperas. Tempera paints? For my little imps, I presume. They will not appreciate them. Oh, no. No. For you to paint with. Although, Miss Witch Oligari asked for them to practice arcane calligraphy. Anyway, you make better use of them. Oh, Mika, this is such a sweet and naive gesture. I'm a professional painter. What could I possibly do with these chalky, dull paints? Paint a bluey, plain sea? Like a child? With a flock of blurry seagulls overhead, all bathed in a washed-out sun? Tracing a faint reflection on the waves? Ahem. Wait here a minute. Where are you going? Oh, this is excellent! What just happened? Oh, something so simple, and yet miraculous. You inspired me to paint again. I did. What? Do you think Allegra would like this painting? I should give it her for sending you here. To be honest, I get the feeling she expected something like this. Really? She is a clairvoyant. Thus, my new painting is for her. It is decided. Okay, on my way. Oh, tell her we are definitely going to the party after all. We have something to celebrate too. My guess is that there is going to be somebody on the island somewhere who's like, oh man, 0202 is really special to me. If only I had a mysterious parcel. And then I go hand it to them. I don't know what that is. Hi, little one. Tell me, how did it go? I went pretty good, I think. Mr. Andros apologized. Really? He's an unusual ellet? Good exception? What? He's a good exception? So, what about the party? Are they coming? Yeah! He was reluctant at first, but he accepted the invitation and gave me a painting. Ah, I see, I see. Well, seeing how the whole island values his work, we will give him a much-needed confidence boost. I'm really happy for him. Truly, on this painting, oh, it's a real masterpiece. It will be in the center of the exhibition for everyone to see. Well, I think I have everything I need, so... You ready for the party? Yeah! I'm with you, Rixtress, that I like the idea that you just smoosh down into a hat. Oh, hello, volume. It's like when you jump off the mountain in Mario 64, and it's just... And your little hat's there. Oh, she came as well. So, what do you think, little one? Looks nice, doesn't it? Allegra! It is amazing! But I can't take all the credit. You did your part with the whole Andros situation. Also, most of the villagers helped as well. Speaking of which, I need to show you something we've all been working on. But it will take a while, okay? Oh, what is it? I'll tell you when the time comes. Okay, I'll wait. I have a feeling there are still things to do in the meantime. Yeah. The cook looked like he could use some help. Oh, on my way. See you in a bit, Allegra. Hi. Chef. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna be emptying this. Although, to be fair, if that's sushi, that's probably vinegar. Mika, do not chug that. I mean, don't chug the other one either. You're like 8. But... Hey, need some help? Oh, hi. You can bet. We've already set up the tables, but we are a little busy finishing the ice creams. And then, someone has to deliver them. Oh, well, I can take care of that. Huh, I knew you'd come through. Okay, then. The twins are waiting for a chocolate ice cream. Also, Cecile wants a mint ice cream. I'm gonna need to write this down. Twins, chocolate, with or without nuts. Cecile is mint. And Opik, gourmet Mar ice cream. Oh, really? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, never mind. So, that's it? Still one left. Yulu ordered lemon. Okay, so, just 4 ice creams? I know what you're thinking. And, don't take them all at the same time, Mika. It would not be very nice if they melt and I have to make them all over again. Mara's ice cream. Opik, where is he? Oh, it's here. It's all here. Opik is down there. That one's Mara, right? I can't fly! Oh, that's Lemon! That's the wrong one! Where are you? Has anybody seen a gorgeous mining? Yes, there you are. All right. Hey, Yulu, how's the windmill? It's working. Now Orilla Town has electricity again. Without that nasty smoke. Oh, right. That's what I heard. The smoke factory's out of business. Goodbye, Soot. For good. Right, Mr. Canary? I think you mean XX. Bram told me that you were waiting for some lemon ice cream? Oh, right. Yes, this is the first time I've ever had an ice cream, so I wanted a regular flavor. Wait, you never had ice cream? Never? So, Mika? Do you eat it all at once, or do you take bites, or what? Ah, careful. Don't eat the whole thing in one bite. Oh, my head. Are you friends now? I hope you're friends now. Right, the twins are down there. And they wanted chocolate. Friend of mine used to have that as their ringtone. And my goodness, what a great ringtone. Why did Father come to the party? He's embarrassing us. Stop that, Father, please. Hey, why are you so uptight about your dad getting his sense of humor back? Oh, wow. You mean what he thinks is humor, right, Mika? So, you wanted a chocolate ice cream, right? Ah, finally. Hey, don't eat the whole thing. You didn't want it. Chocolate is a classic. Chocolate is a classic. You sound like Father, Sib. Oh, no. That one looks like Yamara Classic, because the other one is mint. Ahoy, Captain! Huh. Word travels faster. Let's just say it's a small island and people like to talk. So, you okay? Aye, I am. I really am. And my old man, he's happier than I can ever remember. It was all a misunderstanding. We just needed to talk from the heart for the first time in a long time. Oh, Mika, is that? Aye, aye. Bram made you Mara's ice cream. Did you really like it? Aye. Can't believe how delicious it is. You should try it. Want some of mine? Maybe some other time. Oh, come on, Mika. Do it for me. Do it for Bram. Okay, right. Interesting. Wow, it's amazing! I think that is just how they spell amazing like that, because that's the second time. Aye, told you. Right, and then the last one is Cecile. I don't remember which one that one is. Let's go with you. It was not you. Well, it's fine. We can just respawn it. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. Wait, was it you? Sure was. Miss Cecile, how nice to see you at the party. Hello, sweetie. Oh, my Jean-Paul insisted that I have some free time and... what were his exact words? Oh, that I have to chill out. So here I am at the party. And, so, how's it going on the farm? Oh, it's going very well. In fact, better than ever. Everything is just perfect now that my Jean-Paul is back home. It makes everything easier. Almost effortless. Sounds wonderful, Miss Cecile. Oh, I got something for you. Oh, is that a mint ice cream? Pretty fancy, huh? Yeah, I saw Bram make one of those the other day, and it looked so delicious. How sweet of him to make one for me. Sweetie, what's with the face? Are you alright? Yeah, it's just, can I have some, miss? It looks so good. Alright. Rextras and Wolf, because you're the ones who were here. What, you having ice cream? What ice cream are you having? I think everyone got the food they ordered. So, I'm eating Allegra now. She said she wanted to show me something. Me, it depends what the option is. I'm usually a vanilla or chocolate. Particularly if it's vanilla bean. Vanilla bean? Hell yeah. But then, I don't know. Like, because if we're talking about options, the ice cream farm near to me, licorice. Licorice or rum raisin. But they're not like standard ice cream flavors. You were gonna show me that thing, right? Right? Wow, you got here just in time. Take a look. What is this? Is this a broom? Aha, yes it is, little one. Everyone on the island has chipped in to buy it for you. Whoa! No way! See, Mika, this is a witch broom. And... Wait a minute, Allegra. Explain it to me tomorrow, because, honestly, I'll forget the details. And the last thing I want is to turn this beauty into splinters. Yeah, I agree. Okay then, let's resume the flying lessons tomorrow. Olay! Now, party time! Things with chips, like chocolate chips, because of the texture. Okay. So rum raisin has raisins in it, obviously. I quite like that. It's got a kind of a bitter kick to it. I really like that. I like stuff... Yay! 4! I like things like that with chips and stuff. Not too keen on nuts or chunks. Like, my Aunt Gwen used to have this Tutti Frutti ice cream. That's the one that she would always buy. And it just had, like, cubes in it. And I don't know what those cubes were. No thanks. Well, little one, the time has come, don't you think? Yes, yes, yes! Tell me all about my new broom. Mika, this is a witch broom. It's such a powerful broom, it will lift you into the night sky and ride tornadoes. We'll be extremely careful. Okay, okay. So, what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you're nervous to test your new broom. Flying through a tornado sounds dangerous, but you've improved so much. You'll make it to the top of the mountain without your hat falling off. You really mean that? Uh-huh. You're ready, little one. I'm proud of you. Oh, thank you, Allegra. I think I'm ready too. At least, writing this letter has helped me think I'm ready. Huh? You serious? I mean, are you writing Allegra a letter? That's really formal. Well, in fact, I know she's not a fan of letters, but I feel it's time for me to write and send a letter instead of just delivering them. Time to write my own destiny. Oh, okay. I think. Well, Agari will understand even if she is too lazy to read. Do you think? Yeah. Don't be fooled by appearances. So, your plan is to go there and give her the letter to what exactly? To tell her what I think of a famous technique throwing me off Mont Gone, and that I've learned the first lesson. I expected a little more fanfare, but that's fine. Also, I'm glad that it's not like, hey, do not... Hi? You've trained so hard. This is a piece of cake. I'm glad the broom is not, do not hit or get wet, because, man, I totally would. Nothing to say to me? Nope. Alright, let's go! Oh, this place looks gorgeous. Look at it. What did you miss? We got ourselves a witching broom. Look at it. And now we can ride tornadoes and launch ourselves into the sky. Statue? Statue. There's the yellow orb. I plugged my birthday into the Kickstarter code machine, and it delivered a parcel with no delivery address. So I don't actually know what the hell. It's just sort of there. Nice. I need to go get that other yellow orb. Where is it? Not like that. That's how you just fall to the floor. Is it around here? Is it you? No, that's just a shadow. I know. You've presented me with a puzzle game, and I wish to go and solve it. And with the exception of... Hey, there's an invisible wall there! And with the exception of going back and doing any side questing, because I know at the very least there's an ocarina that I didn't deliver. I think we might be wrapping up right about now. Yeah, that's going to launch me through there. So I need to go find another yellow orb. Aha! I was going to say, I know I've seen one somewhere elsewhere on the island, but I could not remember where. Over there? Absolutely fine. What did I miss of yours, Empirical Woodland? Because I was not present this time. I've got some dude streaming Overwatch taking up my my bandwidth because I want the FOMO. This is known. Not even gonna use it. I just want it. Oh, do you know what? I had in my mind that you were doing something Bob related. But no, you were doing homework. That's fair. That's fair too. Aww. I could have flown through that. I could have flown through that. It would have worked. It would have been cool. I'm told that there are additional broom trails just like out and about in the world, but I sure didn't find any, except for this one with the flowers, which is fine, because, like, that's the one you want. I don't know what else I would have chosen. Oh no, I'm watching a current affairs program on the BBC. I feel like I'm going to get told off. Like I've been doing something wrong my whole life this whole time. I don't think they're going to put many collectibles up here, are they? Nah. Let's just go! I do need to find all the tarot cards as well. And ways to unlock them, because it's not just a case of find the statue! Because it's not just a case of find the tarot cards. You've got to break open the pot. So you have to find them, but then also find something to launch yourself off of. I think that's a pretty nice way of doing it. Alright, here we are. Yeah, see, there's a good example. That statue! The star. Not entirely sure that getting those does anything, but, it is a thing to collect. I do like those. Oh, that's the start. Alright, we're back at the start. It's almost like that's how circles work. Oh, hell yeah! I love this music. I'm gonna have to check if this is the Koa music, because this sounds very much like the Koa underwater music. Oh, little one. Here you are. How's it going? Did you learn your lesson? Yes! I did. It took me a while, but I did it. Make your way back up here on your own. Yes, yes, you did it. Congratulations. Although, that was only part of the lesson. There is one more thing. What? Just a simple question. I have to ask you one last time. Did you bring your apprentice supplies with you? Let me see. And why don't I see the plastic skull talisman? You never liked it, so I guess you threw it off a cliff. Or worse. You gave it to someone, didn't you? You're right, miss. I gave it to Kiara. She needed it, but not for meditation. Oh. What a waste. A waste? No, miss, it is not. The talisman doesn't have to only be used in one way. What if it means something different to her? To me? What if Kiara has her own wisdom? What if this terrible talisman means to us that we're friends, and we should trust our friendship, rather than worshipping the idols of the past? Wow, I can't believe you, rejecting your ancestors for a nobody you just met. I don't reject them, Oligari. I just hear them differently to you. Oh, really? What makes you think that? A hunch. Oh? And you ate my chocolate. My chocolate! I don't like screaming that, but when I get the chance to, it was subtitled that I get to scream it. There you go. That wasn't screaming it, but you know. I paid a lot of money for this microphone. Twice. So I'm not going to redline it. What happened? Were you so hungry down there? Did people not treat you right? Oh, people were kind to me. Actually, very kind. That's why I shared my chocolate with Allegra, the village craftswoman. She took care of me and taught me a lot without throwing me off a mountain. I guess someone else could learn a thing or two from her, huh? Ah. Well, we are not here to judge anyone but you. Let's move on. And you know what hunch is good for? Interpreting arcane glyphs. But since your tempera paints are also missing, well, miss, hunches are also good for knowing how to act. That's how I knew I had to give them to Andros to paint again. Professional painter? With tempera paints? Ha, what an idea. Oh, was it so bad? Really? Tell that to the masterpiece he painted. After feeling like a child again with no pressure. Something inside me told me it was the right thing to do. You learned so much, didn't you? So tell me, did you come to that conclusion on your own? Well, kind of, miss, now that I think about it. Allegra knew I would make that choice. Where is your magic book? And tell me you dropped it when you fell off the mountain. I lent it to a friend of mine, Vanny, the scientist. Oh, and for what purpose? What is he doing? What is she doing snooping around? In your family's magic book! What a shame, little one. But miss, I didn't feel right keeping that knowledge to myself. I don't think the gift of magic should only be for us witches, Miss Oligari. Huh? Those are, interesting thoughts. You remind me of an old friend. Allegra. What a wonderful teacher she was, don't you think? Oh? You look upset, Miss Oligari. Jealous, perhaps? Ah, what a clever conclusion. Apart from the fact that it's nonsense. Yes, she was a better teacher than you. And she taught me, with kindness, to use my talent to help others. So you being back here is all thanks to a simple, nosy craftswoman. I'm devastated. You've learned nothing, little one. Oh, no. You're mistaken, miss. I've learned so much. I've even come to my own conclusions. Really? I can't wait to hear them. Actually, I wrote it all down in a letter. Oh. Ugh. All right. Come on, then. Give me your precious letter. I'm itching with curiosity. I could have used the word itch in my stream title. I was struggling for a fourth one. That's why it's glitch is. Since I've given it so much thought, I could summarize it for you. It's simple. If being a witch means being like you, and I mean being cruel and mean and a miserable has-been, or bored and bitter, hey, ouch! You're exaggerating a bit, don't you think? And I'm not alone. Edgar is here with me. Besides, I see where you're going with this, so keep it short. Okay, so if being like you means being someone who is not nice, and being someone who keeps all the good things she's capable of to herself, see? That's better. Clean. Elegant. Keep going, little one. If that's the case, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be that kind of witch. My place is with the people of Montgaunt, not stuck up here with you, Miss Oligari. Ugh, now what? Nothing. It's just, if she says that I passed, and now I get to be a witch, but actually she's good. Seems like you actually learned something. And, oh, you really moved me with your speech. Aha! So, well, I think it's time to move on to the next lesson. That one gif that I love so much of Justin Timberlake just dead eyes looking into the camera. Well, little one, what do you think? A seer who didn't see it coming, huh? A seer? What are you talking about? Besides, you've been playing with me all this time? Yeah, I know. It was very cruel, that's true. However, all this acting was necessary to awaken your real greatest talent. Trust me. Look, I couldn't bequeath the Stellar Lighthouse all of this responsibility to a nobody. You understand me, right? My time here is over, as you put it before so eloquently. You mean the miserable old has-been thing? Well, I was a bit harsh, but I can't believe what you did to me, Allegra. I trusted you. I had to test you. I had to make sure that you would understand that your place is not just this piece of rock. That you were not going to fall into the same trap of arrogance and isolation like me. Maybe... Oh, I see. I could have taught this lesson in a different way. I'm sorry. And so the teacher learned something too, little one. You never stop learning. Allegra. Oligari? What's your real name? I know, you are confused. Hurt. I hope you can forgive me. I mean, it was a genuine question. And the crow. His name is Edgar, right? Edgar Allan Crow. Yes, he is your familiar now. You can say he is the guardian of the lighthouse. Like you. And what about you? Will you return to Orilla Town now? Aha, little one. This is your house now. And I'm really happy there, you know? Wow, I can't believe it. I'm finally a witch! You are still a trainee, don't forget that. You're learning the second lesson. Right. What is it? The most important of all. Always listen to your heart. You may have to bear with me a second. I'm gonna go and look that up. Give me a second. I wonder if there is only 2 there, because I only found 2. That would require animating a whole nother thing. Probably not. That was a lovely ending. And I'm really happy with it. And it's like, hey, guess what? Everything's fine. Just be a good person. And it'll all work out. I like endings like this where it just sort of wraps everything up and it's like, yep, here's every character you met, here's what they did. Everything was fine. I think perhaps this was animated before the twist ending. Because she doesn't exist. Excuse me. It's fine. Right, give me a second. I just need to play it. That is the music from Koa! I may have pulled up my Koa stream on another win. The music from the top of the mountain is straight up the diving music from Koa. That's why it sounded so familiar, and that's why I went, oh, this is adorable. Aww. Well, there we go. That was Mika and the Witch's Mountain, a game that I kickstarted. A game that means an awful lot to me because this is gonna sound sentimental and mushy. Guess what? Deal with it. I'm gonna say it anyway. This is how I met Rixtras, who is like the first person outside of my group of friends who showed up to my streams and stuck around. And that is exactly what I want from doing this. I want, oh, hello, are we going by first names? Alright, keep an eye out for me, everybody. I forget, what tier I am. Not that one. It's my other name, not Cass. But yeah, like, some rando showed up, and now we're very good friends, and that's exactly what I want from doing this. And through that, this game means a lot to me. And I enjoyed it a lot. I know that... So I mentioned it as I was playing it. People were kind of down on it because it's short-ish. But that's fine. I don't need necessarily 100 hours of video games. Sometimes I just want 2 streams and it was beautiful and I'm done. Asterisk. There is additional content coming. Also, Rixtras, I'm glad. I'll just be stuck with you forever. That's fine. Put that on a board. Put a pin in it. I'm very happy with it. That's one. Ooh, it didn't like that. I think I can force this to scroll quickly. But it didn't like me tapping that button. Never mind. I didn't read any reviews of this, but I saw the headlines on Facebook where they were kind of down on it. People weren't happy with how simple and bland and empty this felt. And that's just in the headlines. I didn't read any of them, any of the articles, because I don't like to read articles and stuff, because it will sort of temper my expectations, and that, oh, I'll be thinking about that when I come to the game. So I didn't. And I think this game is great. It's exactly worth what I paid for it. And I liked being part of the community, and I liked seeing it grow and get built. And yeah. I really like the music. The fact that that diving music showed up again, chef's kiss. You got it right the first time, use it again. The fact that there are essentially... There's like 2 mechanics that you have to learn, right? Fly through this thing, and it boosts you. And then that one is like a jump. Become good with these commands. And that's what you want. It's the same sort of thing as Taiko Drum Master. Here's 2 commands. Use them. Really? Am I also not in this tier? Well, there you go. Am I? No, I'm also not in this tier. I forgot what tier I backed to, but, Oh yeah, Rixtras will also be in here. Your name's gonna be on the screen at one point. Isn't that exciting? It's exciting for me. This is the only problem with Kickstarter games is that, like, man, each of these people kicked in like $1, and we'll be here until all 100,000 of them scroll past the screen. Which is fine. Ooh, Bad Wolf. I see that one. Did I see that the Lesser Seraphim skins are being added back to Overwatch today? I didn't. Because I have the ones that I want for that. That being, Brig and Junkrat. Aw, damn. Boy band Junkrat is the best. Would anybody be opposed to me just skipping through some of this? Because look at all the Kickstarters! Look at them! This isn't like dev team credits. You don't need to see that. Goodbye, bitrate. Oh, it's like that data burst from the end of Bad Influence. I remember that. What a show. Alright. Hang on. Alright, not that one. And where was my name? I was gonna point at it. Leonardo DiCaprio pointing. I'm the keeper of the Stellar Lighthouse. Can you believe it? But what does that mean? I'm sure I'll find out eventually. I still have to learn the second lesson. Always listen to your heart. Ah, my beloved Mistress Witch. Always so cryptic. Anyway, I think she means that there's still work to be done. I shouldn't stay up here. How about I fly down to Orilla Town and have a look around? Can't wait to jump off the top of Mount Gone. Witch Broom! Here we go! You've completed Mika in the Witch's Mountain. Hope you had a great time. But the fun doesn't stop there. There are more adventures waiting for you on Mount Gone. Soar the skies in search of treasures, lost packages, witchy outfits, and get to know secret characters and side quests. Yeah! Yeah! Alright, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope we had a great time. I had a great time. I'm gonna go and yell at Irina, like, hey! I recognize that music! It's still beautiful! You still didn't send me an MP3 copy of it. I really want it. Your name should be in silver. Let's go take a look for that off stream, okay? Because we're coming up on my ending anyway. And, actually, where am I? We're just gonna listen to this gorgeous music for a little bit. And I'm gonna tear up a little bit is what I'm gonna do. Genuinely, like, that happened the first time I came up here, and I'm like, oh, this music, oh. And, huh. When was this backed? Doesn't have a date. Coven, my pledge information. I actually don't have any idea what was part of my rewards. So, there you go. Backer number 135. I get the game twice. Beta access. Discord outfit. Nope. Discord channel. Kickstarter outfit. Broom Trail. Did I get that? Is that this one? Because I started with that one. Digital art book, didn't get it. Bunch of physical copies, didn't get it. I should be in gold. We'll look at that off stream, because there's loads of them. Let's go raid someone. Who are we going to go and raid? I haven't decided. Thank you very much for watching along, everybody. We done it! We went and finished it! I'm really happy with it. Not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow now. I have ideas, but we'll get to those. Do you know what? Let's go say hello to Scooby, who's doing Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, if we're not watching Scooby already, because she doesn't want to play Enter the Dragonfly. And, it will be nice to lend her the moral support. So tune in tomorrow for question marks. And until next time, goodbye.